Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to your favorite hoop show with your favorite bro. JumpBall is back with another episode. I will say this is probably going to be the penultimate episode. Why? Well, the two best words in basketball is here. Game 7, ladies and gentlemen. We are here now. The moment that you have all been waiting for, the moment that ESPN's probably been ruining, but the moment's here. Game 7 going down shortly, less than I would say about like an hour or so. We are here. You know, the moment of truth is coming. Let's get back into it. But before that, firstly, to all of you guys watching, just to hate watch, a stone cold salute to you. I hope you guys keep tuning in with all that hate intent, and it amplifies my platform to get into something bigger with positivity rather than your negativity. But if in turn it is your negativity that I need to harness and recycle back and send out positivity into not just sports world, but into just world in general, because all the stuff that's happening, I am trying to be a slight escape for you guys. Like I always try to say, I try to escape my problems through sports as well. So to all the people, hating, shout out to y'all, because y'all do push me slightly. To the people who are struggling alongside me, like I posted, for game 6, my anxiety got the better of me, but I'm here today. We are here. Like both teams, we are going to be fighting all the way till the end. And let's, without going any further ado, stop wasting your time, my time, and everybody else's time. Let's just wish love and prosperity across the world and move into the war that is going down live from Oklahoma City between the Indiana Pacers fighting, clawing, whatever you want to call it, back all the way to a Game 7 against the OKC Thunder, the historic OKC Thunder. This is going to be the 20th ever NBA Finals in its entire history, so it is a monumental number in itself as well. 15-4 has been the record for the previous 19 records for the home team. So, like we have said in the last few episodes, we did see this kind of go into a Game 7 possibly that had been kind of being hindered. I think even after the first 2 games had occurred, I said, hey, as a basketball fan, if this series goes to 7, you are not going to complain. When the Game 7 is going to come, we are all going to be seated and watching. Even shout out to ESPN again, them, and other NBA media partners. The way that this finals has low-key been suppressed, even to a degree, rather than being promoted. It's turning out to be one of the most historic ones. 2016 still gets all the love, it being the last NBA Finals, but we are here. You see this, even after 2016's loss, we still picked up third one. That is for the 2022 NBA champions and the Golden State Warriors, but we are here for the 2025 one. Yes, I've been rambling on. Let me go back into business. OKC in the playoffs so far, at home, has had a playoff net rating of 20.7. When they go on the road, that drops not just to 0, it goes to negative, and it goes to negative 6.2. And that is just not susceptible to do over the course of the whole playoffs. No matter how great you were in the regular season, everything else is up a notch as you go farther and farther down. To a degree, I do see this kind of being a little bit of a problem. Why? Because and I have this argument for last year as well, if Boston faced a team with a LeBron James, with a Kevin Durant, with a Stephen Curry, I think that finals even last year would have been different. But they got a Luka that has been to the finals for the first time. Kyrie Irving, it was still like his first year and a half getting acclimated to Dallas. Luka, the playing system and everything else in between. They had made their moves with PJ Washington, and that had successfully worked out for them. But at the same time, that's, let's say, 6 months ish, from trade deadline February to June, maybe even 4 months. That doesn't give you enough time to, be effective when it comes into like those crucial moments in the finals, when one possession matters almost as 1,000, a million, a billion. Like that one possession could make or break the game. And in those situations, that is one of the reasons why, going back to 2022, a team like the Golden State Warriors, led by veterans, beat on a younger team without much experience. And in this one, while neither teams has much experience on their behalf, with Rick Carlisle, I mean, I am scared of any master plans that he might have for this one against Dagnall being a novice head coach in this type of environment, as a team for the OKC Thunder. Yes, the young tag has been with them. Yes, they are the second youngest team since Bill Walton's Portland Trailblazers to be in the finals and possibly win it as well. But it goes back down to coaching. Even in the coaching ranks, there's nobody that's been to the finals. Yes, Alex Cruz has won the title, but he did it in the bubble. He didn't have those fans around and all those moments, getting those jittery feeling. On the other side, Pascal Siakam, he has had that on his arsenal. He won that in 2019. Toronto Raptors fans that year showed that they can be one of the best if they got the opportunity to get behind us, a good team that they haven't had so far after that. But we will move on to that after, to the ultimate, episode of JumpBall. But going back to it, just that inexperience of OKC. Also, it looks like all the wear and tear throughout the season is kind of wearing up on them. Energy-wise, somehow, some way, Pacers look more energized than them. Intensity-wise, Pacers look more intent to winning, to doing a lot more desperate than them in Game 6. That should have been, if you are a veteran-led team, that is when you finish the finals. You finish that there, like Michael Jordan. He never let it get to a Game 7. You finish that there, done, right there. That is what SGA missed out upon. Will that come back to bite him? We'll have to see. But I think Chet Holmgren, the way he has been shooting in the finals, my guy, you are 7 foot. I get it, your girth is smaller, but try to get a mismatch, whatever the case may be. You have to go inside. You cannot be like Cat. Cat is in Japan watching you guys in the NBA Finals. You guys are going to be watching the Pacers lift up that trophy and have a parade in the Indianapolis if you don't do this. So, Chet Holmgren, you're going to have to come up. J-Dub, I mean, he's averaging 24.2 in his third year. Can you ask for much more than that? Not really, but at the same time, you have had a 40-point performance, my guy. I have seen that from you. So I know you are capable of that. So that is all I ask from you. I don't need you to give me 40, maybe a 30-piece, 35-piece, because this game is where it all comes down to, and they know they can't let SGA beat them. So it is going to have to be somebody else. Caruso off the bench. Yes, you've been scoring your points, but you need to get those other guys. Alex, Isaiah Joe. Why am I blinking out on my other guy? I'm blinking out on my other guy. Cason Wallace. I am so sorry. Cason Wallace, you guys need to shoot better, do your moments. Aaron Wiggins, you guys, when you guys get those minutes, you guys are gonna have to be those energizer bunnies. You guys are gonna have to play essentially like a TJ McConnell. Shout out to TJ McConnell, creating NBA history, being one of those bench players, averaging 20, 60 plus, 20 plus, and 15, role player at its finest, but could be an NBA champion at its finest if the OKC Thunder, stops. I feel like that's what it's come down to. They have started to act like the young team that they are, while the Pacers have ramped up the pressure a little bit more. It's about who handles the pressure, who comes out in the first minute, with the intent of winning this NBA Finals. Like, hey, there is no other game. And special shout out to the Indiana fans. I think they were, one of the best crowds across the playoffs. They showed in the finals why they are one of the better crowds in the NBA as a whole. But now that, OKC crowd with those clappers, you guys are going to have to come out. 2013, 2012, 2013, 2011, 2012, whatever you want to call it. 2011, 2012. That NBA Finals, that does, or 12, 13, I'm sorry. That still haunts you guys, you guys are going to have to come back and support your guys with all your might. It's going to be one last ride for you guys, and then you guys are going to have to party like there's no tomorrow. And I hope you guys do get that moment. Indy, I think you guys do have a championship in you guys, and not even distant future, in a very close future. So we'll have to see how it actually does unfold. We picked OKC, so we can't switch up. We are still riding out with OKC. It was in 6, now it might be in 7. All I do hope is it is an excellent game, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. I'm gonna catch y'all very soon. 1, 2, 3. Team!